just wanted to know if you knew how many American soldiers had died in the Iraq War.
Just over 4,000.
And does that news change your opinion of it at all?
No.
And you're pro or anti the war?
Anti.
And so what do you think? Do you think anything's going to change before George Bush leaves the office, or even after George Bush leaves office?
Well, I would hope something will change after he leaves office, but I think it'll take a while, just given what's in place already. I think he's gotten us into a pretty deep hole, and they can't change it overnight.
Soldiers have died so far in the war.
Well, I heard today it was 4,000
And
last count.
does that make you change your opinion of the war at all?
Well, I was never in favor of the war per se. I'm actually from Canada, and I think we tend to have a more pacifistic look at things. So I was never really for the war.
I just wanted to know whether you knew the latest casualty figures in Iraq and how many people had died.
No, I don't know the latest casualty figure.
Because yesterday we got to 4,000 American deaths.
That's pretty hefty.
And knowing that, does that change your opinion in any way of the Iraq War?
Well, I've been pretty sour on the Iraq War for a while now, so unfortunately, no, I've already been against it. So hearing high casualty figures really just sort of confirms me in the opinion I already had.
And do you think any of the candidates, the presidential candidates, would pull out of Iraq or change the situation in a significant way?
I don't think anyone will change it too significantly, because I think that, unfortunately, Colin Powell was right that we sort of have an obligation at this point to stay in for a while longer, just so that we can leave it in a reasonably stable shape. So I don't think anyone's going to pull out all of our troops, but I think that the Democratic candidates are probably more likely to pull out more of our troops. I guess it's all relative.
Just wondering if you knew the latest casualty figures from Iraq.
4,000.
And does knowing that change your opinion of the Iraq War at all?
No, I mean, I've always been against it, so no.
So somebody who's always been against the war, have you now lost hope that anything will change, or?
I think I think I've lost hope that U.S. role in it and the NATO role in it will change anything. I think it's pretty clear now that we're just an impediment to progress. If we ever were any kind of positive agent in Iraq, I mean, I think it's. I don't think anything's being. It's pretty clear that nothing's being accomplished by the U.S. staying in Iraq. I think that should have been clear a long time ago. I hope it's clear to more people now.
I just wondered whether you knew the latest casualty figures from Iraq, how many people had died.
Well, Americans, 4,000. I don't know about Iraqis. I'm sure it's enormous.
And does knowing that change your opinion of the Iraq War at all?
No, because my opinion was bad to begin with.
And now, as someone who always thought it was bad, what do you think the best solution is now? What do you think the way forward? And
I think it's enormously complicated. I think some effort has to be made to find a political solution there. I suppose we just have to eventually get out, but I hate to leave it in chaos. So our new president is going to have to find some way out.